Hello friends, today we learn about the maxillary nerve, its codes, branches and the parts which are supplied by it. Maxillary nerve is a purely sensory nerve which originates from the trigeminal ganglion. Let's see. So maxillary ganglion, it has three branches. Ophthalmic branch first and the second maxillary branch and third mandibular branch. So let's see the second branch, maxillary branch, which is purely sensory. So this maxillary nerve in the middle cranial fossa, it exits the middle cranial fossa and enter into the pterygopalatine fossa through a foramen rotundum. This is the foramen rotundum. Through this foramen, it enters into the pterygopalatine fossa. So here in the pterygopalatine fossa, it is divided into some branches. It gives zygomatic branch and a posterior superior alveolar branch and few ganglionic branches. These are the ganglionic branches arises from the inferior surface of the maxillary nerve and enter into pass through the pterygopalatine ganglion. So this is the pterygopalatine ganglion. Next, zygomatic nerve. This is the pterygopalatine fossa. Zygomatic branch. Okay, now the zygomatic nerve leaves the pterygopalatine fossa and enter into the orbit through inferior orbital fissure. Through inferior orbital fissure, it enters into the orbit and moves forward in the base of the orbit and divides into two branches, zygomatico-temporal and zygomatico-facial. Two branches. This is a zygomatico-facial. Zygomatico-temporal, sorry. And this is zygomatico-facial. Zygomatico-temporal nerve. This branch moves forward and enter into the temporal fossa through a small foramen in the lateral orbital surface and supplies the skin over this area in the temple area. Then zygomatico-facial nerve in the base of the orbital surface, it moves forward and enter into the small foramen in the lateral surface of the zygomatic bone and supply the skin over this area. Next, posterior superior alveolar nerve leaves the pterygopalatine fossa through a pterygomaxillary fissure and moves inferiorly and enter into the maxilla through a foramen through alveolar foramen and enter into the maxilla and join the dental plexus there, which it supplies to the teeth, posterior tooth and the gingiva. Now the inferior orbital nerve is nothing but the anterior continuation of the maxillary nerve. It leaves the pterygopalatine fossa and enter into the orbital groove and the canal through a inferior orbital fissure. Here in the orbital groove, it divides into middle and anterior superior alveolar nerves branches, ultimately which join the dental plexus here and which supply the tooth. This is the maxilla bone. These are the tooth. And this middle superior alveolar nerve and the posterior also supply the maxillary sinus in the maxilla. Now this infraorbital nerve leaves the orbital groove or canal through a infraorbital foramen. This is an infraorbital foramen and exits out and gives the branches to nasal, superior labial and the palpebral branches. So this is the palpebral branch. This is a nasal and superior labial branches. This nerve supplies to the under eye part, and nasal branch supplies to the lateral aspect of the nose or the septum, and superior labial supplies the skin over the lip, upper lip and cheek. So this is a posterior superior alveolar nerve. These are both are middle and anterior superior alveolar nerves. So this is about the maxillary nerve. It cores in different parts. Thank you. Keep watching.